Other case.
Not a Microsoft employee, is actually an employee of Latvia, but Latvia is one of the companies that is Microsoft application lifecycle management gold competent partner. Right? So what we do is that the way Microsoft works is that we never do anything by ourselves. So like globally we have about 600,000 partners. Okay, and for every dollar that Microsoft makes, the partner makes $10 on the average. So in Vietnam, the same thing. We realize our resources are limited. So basically, we partner with Latvia, who actually has been doing Agile development and has been using our tool for over a year now. And so we use them to basically go over some presentation. Please help us customers. So that's the agenda for today. We start at 8:30. We have a break around 9:15, and then 9:30 we continue, and then another session until the end, and then we probably wrap up around 10:30 for question and answer. So basically, we always try to turn ideas into software. Okay, how can we do that in the most efficient manner? That is a key question, right? And what we try to do is that we try Microsoft. The vision of the current tool is actually more than 10 years old. 10 years ago, there's actually a book, when they put the teams out, and they basically document what Microsoft has as a vision for the application lifecycle management tool 10 years ago, and they build it step by step. So what you see in Visual Studio 2012 is basically more or less the final model, the coming together of that vision. So this is not something that was just conceived overnight. Actually, we conceived 10 years ago and built step by step and really as a different part of the product. Okay. So how to create a simplified productive development environment that will enable people to build consumer and business app, and that will actually let people work in a collaborative and agile manner. When we talk about software, most of the time people think that it's difficult, takes a long time, costs a lot of money, and fail. Right? The reason why software development fails is because the market conditions change very fast. The business requirement also change very fast, but the application delivery traditionally has been very slow. So by the time the software is finished, the market conditions change, the business requirement change, the software is no longer available. That's a key part of why software fails. Okay. Adding to that, we have outsourcing team, we have distributed team, we have the issues of internationalization and then remote access. So all these additional things cause explain the reason why software projects often fail. Okay. So in Microsoft, we believe that this is what we call the value delivery cycle. And Microsoft actually practiced this since probably in the beginning, 10 years ago, very few projects practiced it, but over time, a lot of projects practice it. And the development of Windows 8, for example, is over 6,000, the team is over 6,000 people, right? And for 3 years, it's only led by 1 year. Okay, that's a brand new operating system, 6,000 people, 3 years in a different iteration, but it's released in the market only led 1 year. Commercial release, but prior to that, 1 year before that, we already implemented the alpha and so on and so forth. So this is there are 3 steps in Microsoft value delivery cycle. The first step is to define, the second step is to develop, and the last one is basically automate. Okay, and every one of these steps, there are problems that basically, if you don't have quality in every one of these steps, you actually cannot deliver value. So the key thing in software development is how to deliver value, not just how to deliver this code. Right? Because in the old days we only think about delivering code, but that code is no use unless it can make money for the company. So in Microsoft, we believe delivering value, not just doing code. Okay. So in the first step, in the define stage, what the biggest problem there is business requirement. And Microsoft has tools that will help you to solve this problem, but basically garbage in, garbage out. If the requirements are not clear, if the requirement is not high quality, what will happen in the end is that it isn't work that is actually doesn't serve the business need. Okay? So in the develop phase, there's a lot of problem in the areas of like changing in requirement. People start coding before they actually start thinking about quality of testing. There's no traceability, and then there's total lack of focus. People keep on like wanting to do X and wanting to do Y and things like that. Okay, and then in the operate phase, what happens is that when you release the software to production, sometimes you think your job is done, but it's not, because production is really where the rubber meets the road. That's when the user actually use the software. And if they found problem, issue, and they don't have a quick and easy way to report those things to you, so the biggest problem in software engineering is how to have reproducible bug, right? So a bug reproduced in the production environment is actually reproducible. You can email and install it, and it's totally free. Okay, so with the feedback client, they can go in, look at the website of the application, and be able to do multimedia.
Feedback our client. And we are very easy to view the information, such as you can see here. We have a query about how many my tasks in the current iteration, such as my box, something like that. That's good. And we can choose add to favorites team, and after that the team member can show the information when the first time when they come into the setup.
So the system is totally customizable. What you see on the dashboard really depends on what you want to be seen there. Okay, and you as an end user can actually, or as a product manager can actually add different things to be shown on the dashboard. And this dashboard is shared across all team members. As a result, there's not the communication is facilitated.
Yeah. You're using Scrum template, right? Scrum templates.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's using Scrum template.
There's a template here.
So we support different types of templates. We support Scrum, we support Agile, we support CMMI. And you can use those templates to have your standard dashboard. And if you want, you actually can go in and modify the template to have your own, to support your own process.
Okay. And as you can see at the beginning of the project, we will try to build a product backlog each drive. And as you can see, we have a PowerPoint tool that can help you to build up and mark up the UI.
Wow, we actually use software for that every week.
Yeah. Very easy to build up the application in the phone.
So this is the mock-up of the Windows Phone, but if you want, you can actually download the iOS toolkit or the Android toolkit and then be able to mock up the iOS or Android environment.
And here we have add-in storyboarding when you show the visual tutorial. Okay. We have a lot of library, such as for application for web, for SharePoint, for phone, for macOS, something like that. A lot of feature set you can see here, and very easy that when you drag and drop in the visual studio.
You just drag and drop a component from there into the mock-up.
Do you have anything?
Do you have any questions?
Yeah, I have actually many, but just in reaction to this, how far have, for example, Latvia, because I guess you're using all of these tools. How far have you been in using SharePoint and editing SharePoint to use all this information? Have you done a lot of customization? How do you handle this information in SharePoint?
I think that's a lot of information of the project which Agile, CMI, and Scrum.
Yes.
The team management server have and help you to store, and with a little bit such as other command, which must use a SharePoint.
No, but his question is,
How do you
customize SharePoint?
Yeah, how do you organize SharePoint information?
How do you customize SharePoint in Latvia?
In the order storage, right? Which
Yeah, I mean, in Latvia, for example, how are you using SharePoint?
Okay, in our companies, we have a portal of a company building in a SharePoint.
And how do you organize all, like for document, SharePoint uses lists a lot,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
How do you, when you have a project with I don't know, 200 documents, how do you organize those documents?
Depend on, as you can see here, just where it's more. Okay. First, we will create a folder. The same is organized in the orders to just we create a folder, and after that we store a document in each folder.
So you
Yes.
use the out of the box like folder library.
Yes.
That's what you meant.
Yeah.
Most of our customers do that.
And the other thing, you can create a view with no information but have a lot of views, such as we can create a view about the iteration of software development life cycle, or you can create a view of which document is approval, which document is a draft version, something like that. And a lot of things you can create. And after that, you can customize a workflow to decide who will touch approval, something like that.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
good.
And you can manage a version control of each document. Yeah.
Any other question? So one of the things is at Latvia, they use is, the data from TFS to basically reward the engineer, just like you use just the same way that salespeople get commission. Latvia software engineer get reward based on their efficiency and using the data inside the TFS.
So like QA, for example, the more bugs they found, the more reward they found.
Sorry.
QA, for example, because you're in charge of QA, you told me. Like the more bugs they found, the more reward they have.
We just review the final result, not review in each step of such as development or testing or design. But at the end of sprint, we just review a user story. Which user story is meet with the definition of that. And in this case, development will try to finish a task, testing will finish their task, something like that. And in the case, the user story not meet with the definition of that. All of them mean not.
No, but how do you, so the developers are rewarded based on the task completed, right?
Yes.
How is QA rewarded based on the bugs identified?
The same with the development. They have
So if for each user story, it's a group. It's like if the task, if the user story is done, then the whole team is rewarded. Otherwise, the
Yes.
whole team is.
with the old team.
That's smart.
So what happened is the next phase is probably the lab manager will be released on the
Okay.
cloud, and you can use the lab manager to manage
To handle errors. That's pretty good.
So just a side note. The Team Foundation service, which is the online version of Team Foundation server, the iteration is 3 weeks. Every 3 weeks they have new code.
Two.
So that-
3 weeks.
3 weeks.
3 weeks.
Sorry.
3 weeks.
Yes. 3 weeks.
You have
That's
new
really
feature.
short.
Yeah.
And
So
you don't need to spend a lot of time to type the update on your server.
Yeah, no, that's great.
Yeah.
so the foundation, so Microsoft policy these days of the online version, the iteration of online version is very short, every 3 weeks. The package product is every 3 months. So quarterly we release an update to the package product, but the online version is every 3 weeks. Right? And everything is actually moving online. There is a
Yeah.
visualstudio.com now, and we actually
There's everything, SharePoint, even SharePoint. Yeah.
everything is moving online.
It just makes sense to have it all the time.
Yeah. And I have 3 projects with we use a cloud database, as you can see here, and the same function with the device server when you install in your server, local server. Yeah.
Do you have, just a quick question, do you have like Visual Studio Online? Do you have the editor as well? The IDE?
There is a website called visualstudio.com, which is Visual Studio Online. Everything.
The IDE?
The IDE is online.
Online?
Yes.
Wow.
So how many developers we can and then use this service.
The team has 5 developers per project.
5 developers in one project.
In one project, you can have many projects.
How many projects?
Very well. Okay, and team explore everywhere. This is and then I actually formed a startup. That entire code base is actually written in Java and actually using SVN, and I actually import all of this onto Git, and then I actually use team explore everywhere.
PHP is okay.
PHP is okay. Okay.
You have an SE.
So Eclipse, Xcode, you mentioned Xcode earlier.
Yeah.
Xcode, there is no UI. You have to own command line. You can check code in and out and things like that, but there's no UI. Yeah. So this is my Eclipse environment. Okay, and I actually my project actually lead on Team Foundation Service, and it's a complete Java project. I can see it on here. As soon as it comes up, you can see the view. So this view is actually similar to the view that you will see on Visual Studio. No different. Written by a team inside Microsoft that belongs to a wholly owned subsidiary of Microsoft or OpenTech, and that team do nothing but Java and non-Microsoft development.
And whatever you set up in the Visual Studio, this will apply the same in the Elite.
Yeah.
Just as check-in rule, code analysis.
Because they share the same database. So whatever, so whether you are, like so for example, our basic, we have one customer, right? It's a very big bank, the 6th largest bank in Vietnam. Okay, 50% of their code is core banking code. 20% of their code is C#.NET, and the other 30% is Java. They're using this. Okay, and they want to define a rule that prevents you from check-in. They just define it once, and that will be enforced across all of the developer base. Right?
Yeah, so the rules are shared everywhere.
Yeah, it's one database.
It makes sense.
They have all just one database.
I am a little concerned that Microsoft will update the pricing plan in 2013.
Yes.
And I'm not sure that after that we will find people still free or not.
You mean the team
Will
service?
be free.
I think they will. I don't know.
I don't know. I cannot announce that. Actually, I don't even have that information. But I'm sure that a certain amount of people will still be free, but above that, probably chunks off.
How old is the company? The company age. When did it found? 1 year ago. It's ask for the detail of this part.
Oh yes, so if the company is new, then you actually can get the B-Spike program, which you can use our software for 5 years for free. B-Spike.
So what are the requirements?
B-Spike requirements are very simple. You have to develop, so your company must be less than 1 year old. No, wait.
If less than 5 years old, you need to be less revenue than 500.
No, your revenue is has to be less than 1 million. Believe me, no company in Vietnam will have that. There used to be a requirement on the number of people in your company, but that requirement is removed. So the only thing right now is that your company must have revenue less than 1 million. And if that's okay, and then you must develop on Microsoft platform. You can have other clients, like for example, there are companies that have Android and iOS client, but the back end is on Microsoft Cloud and things like that, so they qualify for that.
So you need to have one Microsoft technology somewhere in
the company.
So I have
Hello, I'm Kiro Harada. Thank you for everybody joining the Agile Retreat. It's really glad to see that everybody thinking that it's very useful and finding anything. But the secret is, I have learned a lot too. So thank you very much for sharing your experiences.
Agile Retreat is a combination of vacation and learning. This is very cool, very good for people to acquire knowledge in a very natural way and very effective way to learn. That's cool, and this is the first successful Agile Retreat in Vietnam. Next Agile Retreat in 2014 could be much more better.
So 5 days have gone by quickly, and it is time to end up the Agile Retreat 2013. I think it's very helpful for me to join this and also learn more about from the participants and the great coach. They share a lot of their experience very often, and they share and give us the advice and help us more understand about Agile and how to apply Agile to our company. And after this, I think for my companies who decide to use Scrum and Kanban methodology to improve my process, to get it run smoothly. And for my personal, maybe I will have applied Agile to my personal plan to manage it better. Thank you.
Hi. Now we're done. Day number 5, so we're ready to go back to Saigon. It was great. 5 intense days and full of learning, sharings and stuff. To make it short, I think following Kiro's question, which was great yesterday during the retrospective, what did I learn best? And I think there's not one thing that I learned best. I just got more, agile spirit, got into the agile spirit, and that's what I was looking for, so it's great. And he also asked what we will do next week to change, what we will change next week, and that was a great question. Constant introspection, and that's really what Agile is all about. So I think next week I will introspect myself more. Thank you.
I learned a lot of things. I resolved a lot of mistakes, misunderstanding about Agile, and I met a lot of people. Although it's not as a lot as I expected, there's a few participants, but I have in the future there will be more and more people joining Agile Retreat.
So after Agile Retreat, I think retrospective is very important for many things, even in working and even in the normal life. And we have talked about iteration a lot. So it's good for everything you do. We have iteration, and we have good plan A, plan C. And I was talk with my co-founder on the internet already that we will, if we want to apply anything, we should have coaching. So this tour is very good for coaching. That's all I can say. I have enjoyed every moment in this Agile Retreat tour. So I hope that's the next Agile Retreat tour 2014 I will be here again. Thank you.
Yeah, hi. This is now short before we leave Madagui Resort from the Agile Retreat. This was great 4 days or 5 days actually. The 5th day just started with great people, with a lot of amazing insights, with a lot of spirit. We could take Agile spirit not only in the classroom sessions but also in the activities. Even in our siesta and free time we could talk a lot about things on how to organize your organization, how to organize companies, how to develop products faster, get better products, and I think a lot of or all the people actually learned a lot at this experience, including the coaches. It was the first Agile Retreat ever, so in history. So before nobody really knew what they could expect, but as I could see at the people and the fun we had also last night at the party, I think that everybody was very happy to be part of this, and I met a lot of great people. I hope we can stay in touch with these people and make maybe awesome things together. Yeah, next week we are back at work, but I think I will get a lot of these advices I get from the coaches. I will use them, not only from the coaches, also the insights from other companies and organizations. I think I will use this also to improve my own organization, to work with my own clients or with my own team, and I will learn a lot of that to set good goals, to iterate your organization. Yes, and I was very happy to join, and I'm looking forward, hopefully with you, at Agile Retreat 2014.
Are you seriously? 5 days already over? Oh, I still want to. It's to continue. I don't want to stop yet. I had really 5 really amazing days with amazing people. I knew a lot of, I know a lot of new people, and they were really cool. 5 days we were together, playing and studying together. It was amazing. We had body football, both building and shooting, my most favorite game. And we also make the cave of death. We survived after that, luckily. And I really, really love it, and hopefully it will happen next year again. And we are really looking forward to see you in Agile Retreat next year.
Hello, this is the cameraman. Yeah, and after 5 days at Agile Retreat, the two things I learned about us. The first is about the Agile. This is the first time I know about Agile, and I think it's really cool. It can help me in my career. Yeah, and the second thing that I recognize, I just don't blending anything when doing work. Yeah, it's very bad, and I know it. How disadvantage I get when I don't have a good blending. Yeah, and after back home, I sure will find some documentary to find out about Agile, and maybe see you next year for Agile Retreat 2014. Yeah.
Well, finally we have, completed the Agile Retreat 2013. Finally, in the sense that we have been able to, pull it off and make this amazing experience, not only for the coaches but for participants, and also for the hundreds of people that have been following us and online, so through social media, Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter. And I think that overall I'm extremely happy, because I think that we have been blessed with so many amazing and participants. And the 3 coaches we had, like Kiro, Jean, and Tan, they have been extremely awesome. And the whole point of the Agile Retreat has been basically, we all have different learning methods, so, and some people they learn by visually, looking at something. Some people, they use the auditory, the sensors, and other people, they just read, for example. So, but there are different styles of learning. And the point of the Agile Retreat is to combine everything in a way that is very, very very user-friendly and in a vacation atmosphere. So when people ask me, what's the Agile Retreat? Is a club med for for learning. So it's very similar to having a vacation package, in an all-inclusive resort. But we have the advantages that we do all the training and all the mentoring and all the coaching, combined. All right, so that's about it. We have made it. It's been a total success, and we're looking forward for some of you to come next year to the Agile Retreat 2014. What it's going to be, we don't know yet, but you will be the first to know. Thank you. Bye.